In today's video, I am going to teach you how to clean mobile numbers list using len and right in Excel. First, we are going to set up two columns so it is easy to compare the raw input with the cleaned output. In Excel, you will use cell A1 for the raw numbers and cell B1 for the cleaned numbers. Type the label raw numbers into cell A1 and type cleaned numbers into cell B1. This small setup step makes your worksheet clear, especially when you look back later or share the file with someone else. Now that your headers are in place, you can enter the phone numbers you want to clean. Next, place the first number into A2, the second number into A3, and the third number into A4. For this example, you will type the first phone number into A2, then type the next into A3, and then type the next into A4. As you enter each value, make sure you type it directly into the correct cell. Also, keep in mind that the goal is to standardize the number to the last 10 digits when the length is valid. With your raw numbers entered, you are ready to create the validation logic in the cleaned column. Click on cell B2 to select it, since this cell will hold the cleaned result for the first number. After you select B2, you will type a formula that checks how long the raw number is. This is where the len function and the right function come together to clean the data in a consistent way. In cell B2, type the formula exactly as follows: if f len A2 equals sign 10, write A2 10 invalid. Then press the Enter key on your keyboard. What this formula does is simple and practical. Len A2 measures the number of characters in the cell. If it is 10 or more, write A2 10 takes the last 10 characters from the value. If the length is not 10 or more, the formula returns the text invalid, so you can spot problems immediately. After pressing Enter, you should see the cleaned version of the first phone number appear in B2, or you may see the word invalid if the input does not meet the length requirement. This gives you quick feedback and helps prevent incorrect formatting from slipping into your list. Next, you will repeat the same check for the second phone number. Click cell B3 to move to the next row in the cleaned column. This is important because Excel formulas reference the row you are working on, so by using B3 next, you will create a matching cleaned result for A3. In cell B3, type the formula again, adjusted for the row you are checking. If len A3 equals sign 10, write A3 10 invalid. Then press the Enter key to output the result for the second number. As before, if A3 has enough characters, Excel keeps the last 10 digits. If not, it displays invalid. This consistent behavior makes your cleaned list reliable. Now you can finish the column cleaning for the third input number. Move your attention to cell B4 by clicking it. Since B4 aligns with A4, the formula will reference A4 for the length check and the final 10 digits. In cell B4, type the formula exactly as follows: if len A4 equals sign 10, write A4 10 invalid. Press the Enter key to complete the final check. At this point, your cleaned column is finished for the numbers you entered in A2, A3, and A4. You can review the outputs in B2 through B4 to confirm that valid numbers were standardized to the last 10 digits and that invalid entries were clearly labeled. And that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know.